Hey y'all, SC Southern Style here, bringing you the ace match from the CSL Round 1 between Southern Mississippi and University of Alabama Huntsville, good old UAH. So this will be the two best players on both of the teams going against each other head to head. Winner takes all. Winner takes the first win for their team, or gets the first team win, as it is now tied up 2-2 in this best of 5. And we have Nikota, the orange Zerg, in the 9 o'clock position, and PerfectSwarm, the purple Terran, in the 6 o'clock position. This is a close by air spawn on Metalopolis. The ramps, however, are away from each other. These are two Masters level players going up against each other. Nikota playing for UAH, PerfectSwarm playing for Southern Miss. So this is winner takes all. Whoever wins here takes home all the bacon. And so we have a ZVT on our hands here. Will we be seeing a lot of banelings? Will we be seeing will it go late game? We will find out here in a moment. So does look like Nikota getting his gas before any spawning pool or anything like that, so maybe seeing some potential tech here. He did use the extractor trick earlier, so Units Lost tab will show that. They need to fix that and really get rid of the canceling of it and make it fixed to where it shows it properly, where you get refunded, what is it, 75% of the minerals that you lost. So double barracks going down for PerfectSwarm right now. It does look like he's going to be putting out a lot of early aggression. Rally points are set to outside Nikota's base, so it does look like he is going to be doing some 2 racks early pressure play. Is Nikota going to get enough Zerglings out to be able to handle this? We will find out. So spawning pool just about to finish. First barracks is done, Marine being built right away. Oh, he does, however, does he change? He does change the rally point. Does look like he was wanting to put some pressure on there, but saw that the spawning pool was in fact down. 6 Zerglings coming out right now, Queen being built as well. This SCV is gonna get out of the base. Does look like Nikota is going to try and put down an expansion here at 300. There it is. He is going for an expansion. 6 Zerglings kind of running down, going to chase that SCV down, but these Marines are going to get the early shots off in the high ground. Does lose 3 Zerglings there that he probably should not have lost. Probably could have saved those if he had microed those a little bit better. PerfectSwarm throwing down a defensive bunker. Going to be playing really defensive here. Is he going to be able to get the... does not get the SCV, but does slow the timing on that bunker down. So wings almost done for the Zerglings. Does look like PerfectSwarm is trying to get some kind of ooh, he is going for an early expand though. He's expanding off he's using the 2 racks expand. Got 6 Marines that he does look like he's going to try and put a little bit of pressure on with. And how many Zerglings? Only 7 Zerglings right now for Nikota. He is kind of cutting Zergling production. It does seem to kind of macro up a little bit. Roach Warren on the way as well. Expansion, no, about halfway done. Well, Nikota's expansion is done, but as a Zerg, you do want to be ahead in the expansion count. Roach Warren almost done, so I kind of lose my voice here. Queen making her way to get down to that second hatchery. Still has not built many Zerglings out of this. I'm kind of confused why this Zergling numbers are so low. There we go. Zergling number picks up a little bit, but I feel like there are almost more Marines out than there are Zerglings, and that's kind of not really where you want to be as a Zerg player. If PerfectSwarm does decide to push out with this, he's got the better force right now, and definitely throwing down a second bunker, getting a pretty good wall off here. So he is definitely looking to turtle and get that second expansion up. I think Nikota's going to try and look for, does look for a way around it. Is he going to try and sneak up into the main does not get up into the main, that's going to cost him. And it actually cost him the loss of every single one of those Zerglings. So he really needs to reproduce those Zerglings real quick, or because if I was Perfect Swarm, this is exactly what I would do. I would put a lot of pressure on him right now. He just took out a lot of Zerglings, and he need to basically do some payback here. So moving out with 15 Marines there, so a whole lot of Marines. And is that all the Zerglings that Nikota, I think he, oh man, just misplayed this, I feel like, with the Spore Crawlers. No air whatsoever in the way, on the way for Perfect Swarm here. I feel like that was just a misread almost completely by Nikota. There's no air coming whatsoever, and these Marines have got themselves in a pretty good spot here. They're not going to be able to get surrounded by any kind of Zerglings. Focusing down that Spore Crawler. I don't know why he's focusing on these extractors. Really needs to be focusing on the hatchery here. A few more Zerglings going to try and swarm in here, going to try and get us around. He does get the cancel on the Spine Crawler. These Marines are placing themselves perfectly in between that mineral patch. Is going to be very difficult for Nikota to clean up. Oh, just another miss micro there. Man, Nikota just not really on his micro game at all. Getting a miss micro, running those Zerglings past, just giving the Marines more time to get free shots off. Does get quite a few Banelings morphed in here. That's what he's going to need to clean this up. But you know what? Perfect Swarm's natural is now fully saturated. Getting that extractor down. He does have a factory with a tech lab already. And right now he is taking over the income, and that was a big loss for Nikota. He needed to try and save that as best that he could. These Marines are going to get cleaned up in there, and this is not looking good for Nikota right now. He is way down in supply. He's down in an expansion, which is somewhere that you do not want to be as a Zerg. Siege tank is on the way, being built right now. Siege tech is now being built on the way as well. So I mean, 5 barracks. We're about to have 2 factories now. This is a very, very tight Terran base right now. The best thing he can do right now is a Nidus Worm or some kind of drop or something like that. And what is he doing right now? He's macroing up. He can either try and catch up, or he can try and find some way to sneak attack Perfect Swarm right now, because this front door is not going to be broken by Banelings, by anything. I mean, he's basically going to just throw units at this to try and break that. It would take but probably 3 or 4 times as much supply to break this open as it would to defend it. So really not a very good. And look at this, basically one unit, a 1x1 square to get in. Now granted, there are the supply depots here that Perfect Swarm can throw down there. He does to get the tanks and stuff out of there, but if he throws that up, that is such a well defended base. I feel like this is just so well defended. I mean, really no way to get in. 2 barracks, 2 bunkers still there. And actually, oh wow, they actually unload in between. I don't know if... Is there a gap right there? There may be a gap. Oh, if you unload from the bunker, you can get out there. So, able to get his Marines in and out while still being protected. It does look like he's going to try and throw a 3rd expansion down here. Nikota trying to get his 3rd up. He is still way behind in supply, though. And right now, finally building some attacking units. Right now, he's just trying to catch up in that economy. But did he catch up? He still is behind that of Perfect Swarm. So that first attack being very, very deadly for Perfect Swarm, and a couple of missed micro clicks by Nikota could have cost him the match here. He's way behind, still continuing to fall behind in supply. The 3rd expansion is going up for Perfect Swarm. I think he knows that he does have the advantage, and he is just going ahead and pushing his advantage right now. Siege tanks behind these buildings going to do so much damage. Missile turrets checking for burrowed units or any kind of drops or anything like that. Very, very well played so far by Perfect Swarm. And here he goes for the push. This is a very, very nasty army that's about to come Nikota's way. And really, I don't know what, he's got to do something big here, as I feel like This is going to be tough to beat all of these siege tanks and marines. I mean, you can't really, there's really nothing you can go against that. If he goes mutas, he does have the spiral almost complete, but I mean, with this many marines, it's going to take a large muta number to be able to deal with that, and anything on the ground is just going to get eaten up by these siege tanks. So he is wisely moving, kind of leapfrogging these siege tanks in there. I like that by PerfectSwarm. Nikota's gonna basically, looks like he's gonna be throwing a Baneling explosion out of this. But these siege tanks are very well placed, and the marines are not clumped up really at all. Nice and spread. This is gonna be very, very dangerous, and looks like Nikota's really just building Zerglings off of this. And what do we have back in the main? We've just got more units streaming in. This army is just getting nasty. I mean, his PerfectSwarm is close to being maxed out now. One siege tank still alive, doing a lot of damage. Wow, a lot of damage there by that siege tank. 7 kills on that one, 3 kills on that one, 7 kills on that one. So it looks like, here we go. Here's the push. These Banelings are going to need to do a lot of damage. And, oh! They are exploding on the siege tanks. I feel like that was another blunder by Nikota there. I feel like this is pretty much going to be it. All she wrote. That siege tank is still, or there we go, 2 siege tanks still alive. I mean, at this point, there's not really anything you can do. So the first round of the CSL between Southern Mississippi and UAH going to go to Southern Miss here in a 3-2 victory over University of Alabama Huntsville. Hate to see us go down, but I mean, they played well. I mean, you got to give them that. PerfectSwarm definitely in the ace match, just on his game, just playing immaculately, so well. I mean, just getting a huge amount of army, just getting a huge army, great army composition, just everything, just completely. There's the GG by Nikota. So there was the first match, first round of the CSL. I will be bringing more rounds as we do them. So this is a very exciting time for UAH. Even though we lost our first match, we will be competing against Louisiana, the University of Louisiana Lafayette this Thursday, 8 p.m. I will be hosting the matches on my live stream as they happen. I'll be posting a link to that live stream in the info of this video. I'll also be posting that on Facebook, so if you're not following me on Facebook, follow me at SC Southern Style, and you can find my fan page by just looking that up on Facebook, and my channel on Justin TV is justin.tv/SC Southern Style. You can follow any of the live matches that we have there. I will also be bringing matches from the UAH StarCraft 2 tournament as well. Those will be brought to you in replays, not in live stream. We may do the finals live stream, not really sure yet, but I will keep you guys posted on what goes on there. But definitely look for the next match between UAH and Louisiana Lafayette Thursday at 8 p.m. I will hopefully be getting to play into that one, but I will be streaming it so you guys can watch those live, and I will be casting them afterwards. So let me know what you guys thought about this, and if you haven't already subscribed, please. It helped me get my videos out there and just promotes esports and StarCraft 2 as much as possible, which is really what I'm here for, is you guys in StarCraft 2 and esports. So that was it. Congratulations to University of Southern Mississippi. The best of luck to you in your future matches, and this is SC Southern Style signing out.